guys, it's Lita. I hope you're all amazing, and if you are not, I hope my video puts a smile on your beautiful faces and makes you laugh. You know, being an anime YouTuber is hard, you know, all the recording of videos, the editing process, the rendering. But what I'm going to be discussing today is what is it like to be a anime blogger? I was inspired to do this little discussion video from a fellow blogger that I follow. His name is Seasonal Prattle, and I recommend that you go definitely check out his work. He's doing a lot of anime critic type of posts on critiquing anime, how you can better yourself, so I'll definitely put a link to his blog down below. As many people know, I just don't do YouTube. YouTube is a second thing for me. It's a secondary thing. I class myself as more as a casual YouTuber. But what comes number one for me is blogging. I, run my blog, which is Lido Kino Anime Corner. Most people who are a fan of anime nowadays would rather, if they would like to know more about an anime series, they would rather go on YouTube and watch anime reviewers or people, making videos about anime. And it's not so big now to actually want for people to actually go to someone's blog and actually or read a review, because that if it's a really long review, no one's gonna want to sit there for the whole time and read it. That's just kind of how it is. Oh well, that's what I thought it was. I started blogging, I'm going to say about 3 years ago, because I used to be on Google Blogger. And I wouldn't recommend Google Blogger. I'm actually not a fan of Google Blogger. I've had other previous blogs prior to that. I'm an expressive person, so I needed, like everyone else, an outlet to, let out my love for anime and, meet other people. And Google Blogger wasn't really doing that for me. I couldn't find like a group of people that I could talk with or just talk about anime with. And that is when I reverted to WordPress in the end. Instantly, I discovered on WordPress there was an anime blogging community. There was so many anime bloggers. I did not think even that was even a thing anymore, because I remember reading so many blogs like, years and years ago. I didn't think it was a thing, but it actually is. And now, saying 2 years later of being on WordPress for 2 years, there is a massive anime blogging community now. There are so many people blogging about anime and on other sites. And it makes me so happy that there is. But in my personal opinion, being an anime YouTuber, yeah, it is hard, and I can understand from people who do it as maybe as just a hobby like me, or they do it for a living. Being a blogger or an anime blogger is even harder. It is. And here are just some of the things that an average blogger, or in my specific case, an anime blogger like me, deals with on a weekly and daily basis. The enemy writer's block. We feel motivated all suddenly to write some words down, and then it's just nothing. And then we fall into the epitome of want to give up, and then we just spend the next few hours crying over, I can't write. Like writer's block, motivation is another factor in blogging. When you don't feel motivated, you just want to spend the next few hours again, not really doing anything and just messing around. And in the end, you just, give up. Getting noticed is hard enough for any anime YouTuber, but for an anime blogger, it is just as hard enough, and it is depressing to look when you look at your stats and you don't have enough likes or comments and you wonder why. It's all a work in progress. You just have to keep going at it and have enough variety of content. This is hard enough for any anime blogger, but that is why many anime bloggers go to different outlets such as Twitter and Facebook to get noticed. It's all about working hard, but sometimes it's all too much, and then, we just want to delete. It's a hard world out there, but please, bloggers out there, don't ever give up on blogging. Don't press the delete button. staying up late in the hours of the morning, you just want to finish that one blog post, but your eyes are just not going to give out. I don't highly recommend doing all-nighters, but there are some bloggers that just, want to finish one and then, your body just gives out. So try and avoid all-nighters. New ideas and research. A blogger can spend up to endless hours just doing research alone for whatever post they write, and this can be so time consuming, especially if you would like to do a new post and then you just can't figure out what post you want, or sometimes you do and then sometimes you're just like, I can't think of anything. That's why we always look at other anime bloggers' posts, and sometimes we find the inspiration that we need. We get the spark idea, or sometimes this leads to they have better ideas than me. So there you have it, people. Those are just some of the things that us anime bloggers deal with on a daily, weekly basis. I myself, I'm no exception for this. I deal with this a lot. And I just want people to be more aware there is a blogging community out there is. Maybe this will give you an insight that, anime bloggers just have it as hard as do anime YouTubers. There is no difference between the two. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I really enjoyed making this video. I would like to thank Seasonal Prattle for the inspiration for this video. I will be doing in the future more anime blogger related videos of this type. This is the first time I've used voiceover, all those sorts of editing skills that I've never experimented with before, so I hope you got a little laugh out of this video. I can reveal as a little surprise, for next week's video I will be doing a anime collection update because I have accumulated some wonderful things between Christmas and now. And as always guys, don't forget to subscribe for more craziness. And if you want to keep up with my anime antics, you can follow my blog, my blog, at Little Kino Anime Corner. And you can follow me on Twitter, Kino Reviews, where it's daily life now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!